again. Let's continue our second lecture, which was devoted to morphology and syntax. And this is the second part. Today, in this lecture, we're going to talk about syntax. After watching this video lecture, you will be able to list and identify the four main types of sentences by structure and four main types of sentences by function. Understand how syntax influences the meaning and how we make the meaning from a text as well as the overall style of a text. And finally, explain the choice of the words in the sentence and the choice of the word order. So for introduction, I'm going to explain what is syntax. Syntax is a powerful tool that shapes the meaning and style of writing. Authors might manipulate sentence structures to evoke specific emotions, emphasize particular ideas by using correct syntax, and create a unique voice or writing style. So, by understanding syntax, readers can delve deeper into the nuances of a text and appreciate the deliberate choices made by writers to convey their intended message and style. The basics. Before moving to the main part, we should remember what is sentence and what is syntax. As we know, syntax is aspect of linguistics which deals with a sentence. If morphology deals with words, syntax deals with sentences. So, what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that express a complete thought, idea, or statement. It typically contains a subject, which is what the sentence is about, and a predicate, which includes a verb and provides information about the subject's action or state. So, what is syntax in this case? Syntax refers to the rules and principles that govern the arrangement of words and phrases in a sentence to create coherent and grammatical correct structures. Basic components of the sentence are subject, predicate, verb. Subject is the main topic or focus of the sentence. It is usually a noun or pronoun that performs the action or is described by the rest of the sentence. Example, the cat in the sentence, the cat chased the mouse, is the subject of the sentence. Predicate provides information about the subject, describing what the subject is doing or its state of being. It typically contains a verb. It may consist of main verb and auxiliary verb, and some suffixes which shows aspect of the action, and etc. In the sentence, the cat chased the mouse. The predicate is chased the mouse. Did you pay attention? Not only the verb is predicate here. Chased the mouse is the predicate because predicates must show what happened to the action, to the subject of the sentence. And the verb is a key element of the predicate and indicates the action performed by the subject or to the subject or shows the state of being of the subject. In the sentence, she is reading a book, the verb is reading. So read is a verb and it is indicating to the action which is done by the subject. There are some other components of the sentence. The ones that we listed, subject, predicate, and verb, these were the main basic components of the sentence. And the rest are always referred as secondary parts of sentence. For example, object, modifiers, punctuations. Why they are secondary? Because we can make a sentence even without using them, but without using subject or predicate, we cannot make a sentence. Object is a noun or pronoun that receives the action of the verb and it is affected by the action. Not all sentences have objects, as we mentioned earlier. Modifiers are the words and phrases that provide additional information about the subject. It may show the place where the action happens, or it may show the time, it may show the state in which how the action happened, and etc. And modifiers are usually expressed by adverbs. Punctuation A sentence is typically marked by capitalization at the beginning and ends with punctuation marks to indicate the tone or purpose. And there are different punctuations like question mark, exclamation mark, full stop, comma, colon, semicolon, and etc. Sentence types by function. As we promised at the beginning, by the end of this video lecture, you will become aware of four sentence types by their function and by their structure. So here are the four of them by function, classified by function. Sentences can be declarative, interrogative, exclamatory, and imperative. Declarative sentences used to make statements, just simple sentences that we use quite often in our speech. Interrogative sentences are used to ask a question. And exclamatory sentences are sentences used to make an exclamation when you are happy, when you are amazed, surprised. For example, I'm going to be late for football practice. This is an exclamatory sentence. And imperative sentences are used to give a command. For example, you may tell your sister, open the door, please. This is imperative sentence. Or you may even skip the word please. Open the door, close the window, and etc. These are imperative sentences. They are used to give a command. So these four were the types of sentences by function. Now let's move to the types of sentences classified by their structure. Simple sentences, compound, complex, and compound complex. So, simple sentence is one independent clause, one subject and one verb, no commas separate two compound elements. Example, the acrobat soared through the air. Compound sentences are two independent clauses joined by a coordinating conjunction, a conjunctive adverb, or a semicolon. Example, the juggler entertained the crowd and the clown made everyone laugh. So, and here separates two independent clauses in this compound sentence. Complex sentences. Complex sentences consist of one dependent clause and one independent clause. And they are also combined by subordinating conjunctions or relative pronouns. For example, as the trapeze artist performed daring flips high above the tent, the audience held its breath in awe. So here, these sentences, these two clauses are combined by subordinating conjunction as. And there is another type, compound complex, two independent clauses joined to one or more dependent clauses. While the tightrope walker balanced on the rope, this is dependent clause, the lion tamer commanded the animals in the ring, this is first independent clause, and the fire breather amazed the spectators. This is the second independent clause. So, compound complex sentences uh, usually have three clauses, one of them which are dependent, and the rest are independent clauses. These were the types of sentences by structure. This is all for our today's lecture about syntax. This was the second part of our lecture devoted to morphology and syntax. In the next lectures, we will continue about other aspects of linguistics. See you soon.